Ladies and gentlemen, the regular session of the Sangguniang Panlungsod is about to commence. Everyone, please rise.
The 23rd regular session of the 15th Sangguniang Panlungsod is now called to order. Roll call, please.
The members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Honorable Lidio A. Lopez Jr., Honorable Jennifer Spaiti Toledo, Honorable Galileo P. Angeles, Honorable Venice D. Manalo, Honorable Rio Fernicol H. Ronquillo, Honorable Miguel P. Lina III, Honorable Mark Aris P. Luwansing, Honorable Joel D. Pua, Honorable Merlo P. Silva, Honorable Ralph Michael H. Umali, Honorable Yonilo A. Katipon, Honorable Aris D. Macala, Honorable Windy P. Lat, Honorable Angela Antoinette B. Bautista, and the presiding officer, Honorable City Vice Mayor Michael Gerard T. Morada.
Do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
Hingan po natin ang ating konsehal Nilo Katipon para pangunahan tayo sa dasal at pagkanta ng pambansang awit.
Atin hong ilagay ang ating presensya sa ating Panginoon. At sana ho sa darating na Kapaskuhan ay masaya, masagana ang bawat isang Lipenyo para dito sa ating daralapit na Kapaskuhan. At sa darating ding bagong taon, aking dinadalangin sa pamamagitan ng Mary Mediatrix Triple Grace sa ating Jesucristo na tayo'y pag-ibayuhin pa ang tatag at maging magagalanda ang ating kalusugan para po sa ating paglilingkod sa bayan ito. Ang lahat ng ito ay aming inihingi sa Diyos Amang nasa langit, sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Diyos Espiritu Santo. Amen. So, atin hong awitin ang lupang hinirang. Bayang magiliw. Ready, sing.
Ay, magandang umaga sa ating mga kasamahan sa Sangguniang Panlungsod, sa ating mga kasamahang staff at paumanhin at tayo po ay hindi nakabarong gawa ng tuloy-tuloy ang ating payout at next week, Monday, possible na yun ang ating last session for the year. So sana lahat tayo ay kompleto. At ayun po, Mr. Floor Leader.
Speech, gusto ko sanang ako ho ang gumamit ng malayang pananalita, so may I recognize po Mr. Chairman.
Yes, you are recognized, Mr. Floor Leader.
Doon sa panonood ko na YouTube at saka ho mga sa social media, yung mga vlogger, meron ho ko isang nakitang congressman ng party list, ang Eleha San Fernando, congressman. Tama ka ho? Elijah San Fernando. Yun ho kanya mga vlog, lagi kong pinanonood. Nung una nakikita ko makabayan, maayos. Pero hindi ko ho nagustuhan noong isang araw, ang tinitira na ho ay si Ralph Recto. Bakit ko ho sinabing Ralph Recto? Ito ho si Ralph Recto, ito ho ay lehitimong Tagalusod ng Lipa. Ang lolo ho nito ay si Don Claro Mayo Recto. Ang lahi ho nito ay dito ho sa Kabayanan, mga Mayo clan. At siya ho ay naging congressman noong 1992. Nung siya ay maging congressman 1992, malaking pinagbago ng lungsod ng Lipa bilang congressman ng 4th District. Kasama pa po natin noon ang San Juan, Rosario, Padre Garcia, Taysan, San Jose, at Ibaan at Lipa. 7 bayan po. So doon ko nakita yung pagpupursigin niya na mapaganda yung mga karsada, yung kalye ng buong 4th District, hindi lang po ng National Highway hanggang sa rural area ng 4th District. At siya rin po ay naging senador. Nung siya maging senador, meron ho siya isang inisponsorang napaka-controversial na batas, yung sin taxes. Yun ho sin taxes, yun ho ang nagpaangat muli dito ho sa ating ekonomiya ng bansang Pilipinas. At naging DOF Secretary, ngayon nga Executive Secretary. Ang gusto ko hong puntuhin dito, ito ay maparepair sa Committee on Laws na ito hong si Elijah San Fernando ay hindi ho maganda ang bibig sa pag-address sa ating mahal na Secretary. Siya ho ay nagsabi ng TNGA at GAJO sa ating kuwan bilang isang kababayan at tagalusod ng Lipa at naging saksi ho na napakalaking tulong na inibigay dito ni Senator Ralph Recto ay hindi ho siya nararapat na tumungtong muna din sa ating bayan. Yung persa na naggrata o unwelcome siya dito sa ating bayan at ang makakasagot dyan ay siya rin mismo bilang siya kinatauan ng Kongreso. So akin hong minumungkahi sa kapulungan ito na mapag-aralan ng chairman ng Committee on Laws paano magiging unwelcome dito sa lungsod ng Lipa o persona ng grata yung congressman ng party list na kamanggagawa Elijah San Fernando, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, refer to the Committee on Laws. Any other privilege, Councilor Merlo Silva?
Good morning, Mr. Chair, at sa mga kasama. I have a letter from the Honorable City Mayor with regard to the request for the approval of, say, supplemental budget number 2025-07 amounting to 20,394,000 to be appropriated for the grant of collective negotiation agreement incentives for the year 2025 to all qualified employees of the city to be taken from various department MOE savings of the current year budget. Mr. Chair, please refer to the proper committee. Ito ay very urgent matter dahil kailangan na ho ito na ating mga empleyado po, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
At ang isa pa po, Mr. Chair, tatlo rin. With regard to the request of the City Mayor regarding the augmentation of total amount of 6,500,000 pesos for the insufficient appropriation for terminal leave benefits under the office of the City Mayor, please refer to the proper committee, Mr. Chair, and the other one is the augmentation request with a total amount of 2,014,000 for the insufficient appropriation for various MOE projects under the office of the City Mayor. Please refer to the proper committee.
All items refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And one more, Mr. Chair, ito lang ay kailangan po. At ito daw isa pala sa requirement ngayon para mabigyan ng serbisyo ng kuryente ay ma-reclassify po yung isang property. Kaya pinag-usapan tayo ni Mr. Renato Bartulay of Barangay Talisay na mapareclass po ang kanyang property with an area of 100 square meters. At ito ay kailangan lamang po pala sa Batilec. So please refer to the proper committee, Mr.
Tanong ko lang,
Chair.
yan po ba ay paglalagyan ng poste ng Batilec o
Hindi po.
gagamitin ng Batilec?
Ito ay bahay ho nila ay nag-a-apply ho ng
Okay.
kuryente. Ay ang kinakailangan daw ho ma-reclassify muna yung lupa nila.
Okay, refer to the Committee on Land Use.
And one more thing, Mr. Chair, ito ay kay Mr. Marciano Saludo, requesting for the reclassification of his property with an area of 300 square meter from agricultural to residential use located at Barangay Marawi, Mr. Chair. Ito ay dati yung pulis at lumapit nga ako kanina at nakikiusap po na baka naman nung marireclassify yung kanyang property. Please refer to the property.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Councilor Joel Pua.
Good morning po, Mr. Chair. Good morning po sa ating mga kasamahan. Mr. Chair, ito yung update lamang po dun sa ating dun sa inihiring namin nakaraan ni Consel Merlo tungkol po sa dangling na wires. Na kung saan ako nabigyan po ng pagkakataon ni Consel Merlo na maglinis yung mga telco dito sa ating lungsod ng Lipa. Kaya lamang parang nagpapabalat sibuyas lamang yung ating mga telco, naglinis saglit doon sa isang part, pero hindi ho tinutuloy. Kumbaga pagka wala ho pumupuna, hindi na ho sila uli naglilinis. Kaya Mr. Chair, ito yung napag-usapan na ho namin ni Consel Merlo, na kami po sa tamang panahon, siguro sa susunod na session, inaayos lamang ho namin yung guidelines ng mga, bibigay po tayo ng authorization to the mayor para po siya ay makapili ng mga accredited na third party na pwedeng maglinis sa lungsod ng Lipa. Pero ito po at the own expense po ng mga telco companies po na siya humigawa kung bakit kumakalat po doon sa isang lugar. Kumbaga dito pinag-uusapan nila kung paano magbabayad sila, kung ito yung sharing by percentage, kumbaga kung mas madami ang iyo dito, mas malaki ang babayadan mo sa barangay na to ng paglilinis. At gayon din ay baka maaari magpasa rin kami ng bago pang ordinansa na kagaya po yung nata doon sa Taguig na kung saan magkakaroon po tayo ng monitoring team na kung saan sila ho magbabantay sa mga dangling wires dito sa atin para hindi na po tuloy ang kumalat ng kumalat, Mr. Chair. Yun lamang po.
Okay, maraming salamat. Refer to the Committee on Public Utilities.
Can I ask, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Comment lang. Doon ba sa committee hearing nyo, binigyan nyo ba ng timeline yung mga yan?
Mr. Chair, doon sa committee hearing po namin ni Consel Merlo, binigyan po namin siya ng timeline. Actually, at December 12, no? December 12 po yun. Kaya lamang po ngayon ay December 9 na, 10, 11, 12, 3 days na lamang po. Imposible na ho na may magawa pa sila sa 3 araw.
Kaya nga, after
Mr.
that,
Chair.
what will be the next move of...
Kaya nga ho kami ay magpapasa na ho ng isang resolution para sa ating mayor, authorizing the city mayor, para po siya ay makapaghanap o ng accredited na third party na pwedeng maglinis ho sa lungsod ng Lipa. At the own expense po ng mga telco companies, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Sir.
For clarification lang, no, paki-expound lang siguro para malaman ng mga ibang nanonood at nakikinig na kaya magkakaroon ng third party dahil napag-usapan ng hearing, pag hindi sila sumunod sa proper timeline.
Ayan. Yun pong magiging hakbang po ng sanggunian na pagbibigyan ng authorization po sa ating mayor at pagkuha ng third party. Ito po inaayon po sa napag-usapan namin nung committee hearing ng ating chairman po na Merlo Silva na kapag wala kayong nagawa, pagdating ng panahong ito, magkakaroon kami ng drastic measure. Kumbaga, kami na mismo ang gagawa ng paraan upang hindi naman puro negosyo na lang ang inaatupag nyo sa lungsod ng Lipa. Pagkatapos yung kumita, iiwan nyo ang kalat nyo sa lungsod ng Lipa. Ngayon, napapanahon na parang sila naman ho ang maglinis at their own expense. Kaya ho yung ating kukuhaning third party na ito naman ho, i-accredit lamang natin. At actually, wala ho tayong dito. I-accredit lang po natin para ho masiguro po natin na may kakayanan ho yung maglilinis at may kapasidad ho para linisin talaga ho yung mga dangling wires natin na hindi ho pagkalinis ay tatapon din lamang kung saan. Dito po dapat yung ating pong i-accredit, ma-recycle po nila yung mga tatanggaling basura o kung madadala sa tamang pasilidad at na hindi ho maging hazardous doon sa ating mga kababayan, lalo't higit dito po sa lungsod ng Lipa, Mr. Chair.
Okay, sige, Councilor Merlo.
Mr. Chair, malaki talagang problema Noong kami nagkaroon ng committee hearing, we conducted a committee hearing, thrice na ho yun. Mr. Chair, naging problema namin, ito sa ngayon, kami nagkaroon ng kasunduan na ngayong December 12 ay kinakailangang clear na ho. Ang problema ho, as what the Honorable Joel po said, ay medyo tagilid ho at hindi ho magagampanan. At ako yung nag-aalala rin doon sa proposal ni Sir Joel na we going to file a resolution, mag-approve ba tayo sa resolution, requesting the mayor to hire a third party. Ay, ang akin yung iniisip dyan, Mr. Chair, if ever nakapag-hire tayo, nakapagawa tayo resolution, sino ho ang mananagot ng expenses? Kung hindi ho managot itong mga telcong ito, Mr. Chair. Kaya nga nakikita ko siguro, ito naman yun sa akin tingin, ito rin lahat ang may pagkukulang dito ay ang Batilec. Dahil Mr. Chair, sila ho ang may responsibilidad dapat yan Dahil sila nagpapaupa ng poste. Hahabulin natin ang telcos. Ang mabigat naman sa mga telcos na ito, Mr. Chair, pag nasa committee hearing, ay akala niyo yung mga mahamong kordero. Pagkatapos naman wala naman nangyayari. Siguro it's about time na pag-aralan natin kung ano yung talagang tunay na pananagutan ng Batilec dito. Upang sa ganun, dahil dapat din sila magpwersa Dahil, Mr. Chair, talaga naman ilan nagahuan na matay, Mr. Chair. Ilan nating kababayan na apektuhan. At gano'n na kadaming tao ang nagsasabi na ang pangit tingnan ng lungsod na Lipa dahil sa mga nakahambalang mga wire na yan, Mr. Chair. Kaya siguro, hinihingi ko ang tulong ng Sangguniang, if ever, na kung ipupusto na natin yung resolution na ipinapasa ni Jose Joel, siguro tingnan din natin ang anggulo na kung saan talaga ang managot dito ang Batilec upang mapersa talaga na sila ang mapersa na itong mga telcos na ito talagang gawin yung kanilang mga responsibilidad. Dahil Mr. Chair, hindi naman tayo yung kakontrata ng mga telcos na ito Ang Batilec Kaya sa aking tingin, Mr. Chair, siguro, akin mong hinihiling din na tayo naman din nila session pa. If I'm not mistaken,
Next week,
Mr.
yes.
Chair. Next week. Siguro, atin nung ipatawag na dito, ang Batilec, nasa ganun, Mr. Chair, once for all, matapos na itong problemang ito, Mr. Chair. Dahil, kahit tayo mag-isip na mag-isip, para naman yung mga, ang tingin ho yata, sa bagay ho, Mr. Chair, tayo may ordinansa. Baka nahihinaan doon sa penalty ng ordinansa natin. Na kapag may mga ganyan yung mga wire na yan, mga dangling wire, pinakamataas yata, 5,000 ho. Kasi yun yung 5,000 sa mga telcos na yan. Kaya siguro, it's about time na gawin na ho natin ngayon yung lahat ng pwersa pwedeng gawin ng City Government of Lipa, Mr. Chair.
Okay, naka-refer na to sa iyo.
Mr. Chair, I'm requesting the Chair to invite the Batilec this coming Monday, our last session, I think, para for the clarification na yun ang mga kailangan nating malaman sa kanila. At sa ganun, pagdating ng January, bagong Lipa, bagong linya, Mr. Chair.
Okay, may request Secretariat to invite.
Mr. Chairman, gusto ko lang bigyan ng information si Crucial Merlo na bakit hindi ho ang hinahanap po sa atin kasi ng Batilec, yung ma-accredit ho natin yung mga parang kontraktor, magkaroon ho tayo ng accreditation, yung para Joel, ano tawag yun, ma-accredit natin yung mga gustong kumontrata sa kanila. Bakit hindi bigyan natin ng authority yung mga kontraktor na yan na mag-apply dito na parang registration o accreditation para ma-entertain daw nila. Masabi ng telco. At Batilec kasi, ang sakwa ng Batilec, sila may willing na mag-clearing ng mga spaghetti ngayon. Ang problema natin, wala tayong maiturong mai-recommenda sa kanila na mga kontraktor na maglilinis na yan at babayaran ng telco.
Mr. Chair, if I'm not mistaken, Noon hong second meeting namin, Councilor Joel introduce a private contractor at sinabi ho, ito ho ang itong contractor na ito ay
Authorized.
authorized ng DNR dahil kinakailangan pala ho magpa-register pa sa DNR at sila daw lamang ang tanging contractor dyan. Ay ang problema ay ini-introduce namin at nagkaroon pa rin nga ho ng pagpupulong sa Batilek, ano Sir Joel, with the contractor and with the telcos and the third party. From that, alam ho namin, dire-diretso na. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa. Kaya siguro, Mr. Chair, ipatawag na ho natin mismo yun hong tunay na makakasagot sa problemang ito, Mr. Chair. Dahil, anong yayari ko ho, Mr. Chair? Siguro, ipapawalang bahala na nga ng mga telcos na yan dahil maliit lang naman ang penalty natin ipinapataw dyan eh. Gasino din yung 5,000. Siguro, apang na makausap natin ng Tagbatilek, tingnan natin para tayo makapag-amenda ng isang ordinansa at makagawa tayo ng isang in need of legislation, makapagawa tayo ng isang ordinansa na tatamaan din naman itong yung responsible katulad ng Batilek, Mr. Chair. Kaya nga ho, tama lang, ipatawag po natin.
Ayun, Mr. Chair. Nung na-committee hearing po kami ni Council Merlo, nakausap ko po ang ating taga-engineering. Ngayon din po ang ating taga-permits at ang ating pong taga-legal. Na sabi ko napakaliit ng penalty ho noong nakalagay sa ating ordinansa. Kaya ho siguro in time amendahan po natin yan at ang idea ho na ibigay po ng ating City Legal ay gawin daw ho nating per notice. Per notice o ang gagawing penalty na makukuha ng telco. Ibig sabihin per notice, yung per notice ho na yon, ibig sabihin per poll. May notice na kada poste, matatanggap nila, kung dito may 100 poste, so kalahating milyon na ho, 5,000 times 100, di kalahating milyon. Sa 100 poste, may kalahating milyon agad sana penalty. So, sa pag-amenda po natin, yun yung ilalagay po natin. Babaguhin lang natin yung nakalagay doon na per notice. Para ho, maramdaman ho naman nila yung bigat, yung halaga ng babayadan nila. Kasi kung 5,000 nga ho, napakaliit. At gayon din ho, isasama na rin ho natin dito yung pag-revoke ng permit to conduct business in the jurisdiction po ng LIPA para po doon sa mga telco na hindi susunod at hindi aayon doon sa ating magiging clearing operation, Mr. Chair.
Hindi rin mapapantayan ng kahit anong halaga nila yung mga buhay na nawala dahil sa mga dangling wires dito sa Lipa. So, maraming salamat at sana matapos na nga yan. At nais ko din i-report, no, inimbitahan natin ngayong araw yung mga taga-DPWH, humingi lang ng paumanhin at meron silang meeting. Nais lang sana nila magbigay ng report, lalo na patungkol dun sa Pamintahan Bridge, yung ginagawa doon sa Pamintahan. Na-report na nila na ongoing na at ayos na rin yung problema patungkol sa Batilek. May poste kasi, kailangan lang makausap yung may-ari para mailipat yung poste at makapag-proceed sila. Pero kung ano man daw, sila ay continuous na ginagawa at hopefully matapos na nila ASAP yung bridge para magamit na rin po. So, Mr. Floor Leader, meron pa po? Ayan, Councilor Mikey.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, sa ating mga kasama. Good morning. Previously, Special Ordinance Number 133-2023 was enacted to regulate the possession, management, and handling of domestic animals such as dog, cats in the city of Lipa. Ito po yung ating Carol Ordinance, Mr. Chair. And it was later amended by Section 8B of General Ordinance Number 3, Series of 2024, otherwise known as the 2024 Code of General Ordinance of Lipa City. The Vice Chairperson of the said ordinance, Mr. Chair, was the before Chairman on Committee on Agriculture and Animal Welfare. Now this 15th Sangguniang Panlungsod, through Resolution of Number 284, Series of 2025, created the Committee on Animal Welfare. So, sa tamang oras po, Mr. Chair, I will move that we to pass an ordinance amending the said ordinance by designating the chairperson of the Sangguniang Panlunsod Committee on Animal Welfare as vice chairperson of the ordinance, Mr. Chair. Please refer to the
So
proper
we
committee.
refer to the Committee on Animal Welfare.
Yes.
May dagdag ko lang, no, Councilor Mikey, bilang chairman ng Animal Welfare. Marami ngayon, no, sa postings patungkol sa euthanasia.
Oh, yeah.
Kinausap din natin si Dr. Sam. Meron pala tayong weekly na kapag yung mga aso may ilang araw, dahil nga sa kukulungan ng lugar, ay dumadaan sa ganitong proseso.
Yes.
Proseso. At meron mga nag-aapila na mga kababayan natin. So, maybe you can talk to Dr. Sam. Alam po, tinatayo pa yung ating animal...
Kaya mas maganda ho at
Sige.
mapabilis po natin ang pagtayo ng ating animal shelter, Mr.
Animal
Chair.
shelter.
Napakaganda ho na magiging legacy ng ating mayor ang animal shelter po na yan. Ang alam ko po ay meron na pong budget eh. Hindi ko pa na
So,
pero
next
nasa
year-
engineering pa ho.
Mako-confirm mo ba kung kasama na yung pondo for next year sa animal shelter?
Meron na po.
Chairman, yung animal shelter ba ay kasama sa pondo ng City Vet para sa susunod na taon?
Ang alam ko, parang nakita ko meron na po sila nalagay na budget sa operation, Mr. Chair.
Sige. So paki-double check na lang para naman magkaroon tayo ng no-kill dito sa Lipa City.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sige, maraming salamat, Councilor Mikey.
Business for the day, Mr. Chairman. So, the minutes,
November 24.
minutes of November 24. Masuspendiho muna natin ating pagbasa at ma-aproba na ho ang minuto ng November 24, 2025. Hindi pa ho ready yung December 1 for approval, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, there's a motion to approve and dispense the reading of the minutes of regular session dated November 24, 2025. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Makala, Luansing. Hearing no objection, the motion is hereby approved.
Proposed ordinances or resolution na nahingi lang ho ng paumanhin ng ating chairman ng IT ay pero siya ho'y nagawa ng mga committee report, si Crucial Legion Lopez. Babasahin ko na lang ho kung gusto niyo English or Tagalog. So I therefore move that we are giving authority to the city mayor na maka-enter into a memorandum of understanding. So, adoption of the committee report, Mr. Chairman.
Ito ay patungkol sa Memorandum of Understanding with DOST Calabarzon para tulungan ang Lipa para sa mga IT systems, para sa HR, tracking, retrieval, efficiency. So, MOA lang. MOA lang po ito. With DOST
With
para sa
DOST.
tulong nila sa city government. So, any second for the adoption of Committee Report on Information 2025-001, duly seconded, Councilor Ronquillo, Luansing, Umali, Manalo, Lat, Toledo, and Silva, and Makala. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved and the committee report is hereby adopted.
Budget.
Mr. Chair, with regard to the committee report of Committee on Finance 2025-013 from A to O, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of this committee report, Mr. Chair.
So ito po ay annual budget of various barangays,
Yeah,
committee
Chair.
report on finance 2025-013, duly seconded by Councilor Makala, Ronquillo, Luansing, Umali, Pua, Manalo, and Toledo. Hearing no objections, the committee report is hereby adopted.
And likewise, Mr. Chair, with regard to the annual budget of the Sangguniang Kabataan of different barangays, Mr. Chair, with regard to committee report number 2025-014 from A to F, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of this committee report.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Ronquillo, Makala, Luansing, Manalo, Toledo, Bautista. Hearing no objections, committee report is approved and hereby adopted.
And likewise, Mr. Chair, oral report.
Yes, please
Sasama ko
proceed.
na. Mr. Chair, with regard to the reclassification of the property of Mr. Kim, no. Oral report.
Oral committee report.
I move that we pass a resolution, ordinance, approving the reclassification. No, Mr. Chair. I move for the adoption of a committee report. Wala naman number A. Committee report
Oral A.
from the request of Mr. Kimwell Nino Vegas of the 522 square meters from agricultural to residential use. Mr. Chair, located at Barangay Bulbok. Please, I move for the adoption of this committee report.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Katipon, Makala, Luwansing, and Umali. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved. Committee report, oral committee report is hereby adopted.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, with regard to the property of Ms. Ronald Lucero of the 832 square meters, reclassifying from agricultural to residential use located at Barangay Talisay. Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of this committee report.
Duly seconded by Councilor Makala and Luwansing, Umali. Hearing no objections,
Oo, dapat.
motion is hereby approved and oral report is hereby adopted.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, with regard to the property of Sister Lisel Aranas of the 200 square meter from agricultural to institutional located at Barangay Kaimanggi. Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of this committee report.
Question lang, no? Ito po ba ay separate committee reports pa yung bawat isa?
Isa, wala
Pwede pong under one lahat.
O, sige.
Under one na oral naman lahat.
I move
Sige.
for the adoption of the committee report. Again din wala naman letter E. Number 4, 5, ganon, 6. Property of Rosalinda Kalingasan from Barangay Tambo, from residential to commercial. Property of Miss Benedicta Mercado from agricultural to residential with an area of 730 square meter located at Barangay Balintawak. A property of Mrs. Susan Landig from agricultural to commercial use with an area of 200 square meter located at Barangay San Salvador. Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of all committee reports. Mr. Chair.
Duly seconded by Councilor Katipon, Makala, Luwansing. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved and all items mentioned are now adopted.
Ari pa ho, sunod, refer sa committee ho ng Land Use, request of Sister Lisel Aranas, a reclassification of property with an area of 8,098 square meter. 8,098 square meter. Pag-aari ho ito ng Roman Catholic. Ginagawan ho nila ng mga retreat house. So, may sasama lang ho, ito located at Barangay San Benito from agricultural use to institutional use and the same be exempted for the payment of the reclassification fee. I move for the approval, Mr. Chairman.
Duly seconded by Councilor Makala, Luwansing. Committee report lang, oral.
Oral. Aroy matagal na, ay dinagyan na ako.
Hearing no objections, the committee report, oral committee report is now approved.
Sa simbahan po, aray.
Oral committee report, Mr. Chair.
Okay, please proceed.
This is regarding ng privilege speech ng ating attorney Gali, bringing up the complaint ng Mrs. Cristina Rosopa, senior citizen from Purok 3, Barangay Tibig. Ay, dito oral? Nakadyan na ngayon. Ito na lang isa. Another oral, hindi pala oral yon. Naka-agenda na yun. Basahin ko na rin. A committee hearing conducted last October 9, 2025, which was attended by Attorney Fatima Magsina of Legal Office, Engineering Office, and other offices po, Mr. Chair. During the said hearing, Mrs. Cristina Rosopa expressed her concern regarding the poor condition of the road within their area, specifically in Purok 3, Barangay Tibig, Lipa City. To address her concern, the city engineering conducted an on-site inspection to verify the actual condition of the said road and discovered that the subject road is a private property and not part of the existing barangay road. In a letter dated November 4, the city engineering Ireneo Adaya informed the chairman of this committee that his office advised the concerned parties that they did not implement any road repairs or improvements since utilization of government resources on any private properties is malversation of public funds. If they wish to pursue their request to the LGU for the improvement of the said road, should first donate the subject road either to the barangay or to the city government of Lipa before any allocation for the implementation of the construction or improvement of the road. Finally, this committee made further coordination with Sangguniang Barangay of Tibig through Secretary Connie Laines and Mrs. Cristina Rosopa. The complainant, Ms. Laines, guaranteed that she will set a meeting for the barangay chairman, Mrs. Rosopa, to personally discuss relevant matters to the road. This is just for the information of the August body, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Was there any action by the committee? Meron bang ano or
Yun lang po,
in-inform
we
lang?
coordinated po with Barangay Tibig. Hindi ko lang po sigurado kung nag-set na po sila ng meeting with Kapitan Nolly Peña po.
Okay, maraming salamat. Thank you, Councilor Mikey Umali.
And another po, Mr. Chair. This one's regarding sa nabanggit niyo po sa Pamintahan Bridge. And
Sige, paki-report.
Opo, so after our session last week, my committee went to the DPWH to ask about the Pamintahan Bridge and the MK Lina Street projects. And we were able to speak with Engineer Walhati, but I think Tina Walhati. Operations of the Pamintahan Bridge was suspended noong October 1 due to the Batelec post. And then we found out that a kind citizen donated his lot for the transfer of the Batelec post. That's why ang ating Pamintahan Bridge now is under construction na po ulit. Nagpadala po kami ng tao kanina and we saw there are people already doing work. And then the other one, yung sa Engineer Walhati, further reported, yung sa MK Lina Street naman po, Barangay 1 Road. The drainage system covering the said street extending to portion of CM Recto Avenue up to the area before McDonald's in Asal were mobilized on November 5. The expected completion of the said projects is April 2026. She is also relayed that they will request a one-way traffic scheme. Parang gusto nila mag-request ng one-way traffic scheme, Mr. Chair, para mas mabilis, masabay ho nila paggawa ng drainage at nung kalsada, para mas mabilis ho nila may tatapos. Yun ho ang kanyang naging suggestion ho sa akin. So they will pass a letter to the city mayor requesting that po, Mr. Chair. Yun lang. This is just for the information of the August.
Okay, maraming salamat sa update patungkol sa Pamintahan at sa MK Lina. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, na-mention mo na April matatapos ang sa MK Lina. So April 2026. At nagre-request ng one-way.
Opo.
So kailangan dumaan yan sa chairman ng traffic, kay Konsehal Nilo, pag sumulat sila. Nagre-request daw. E kung sakaling dumating ang sulat, papag-aralan.
DPWH. Nagre-request ang DPWH ng one-way para mas mabilis ho nila magawa ang MK Lina.
So pag dating ng tama, siguro makatapos na yun ng Pasko at talagang magugulo ang...
Yun din ho ang sabi ko, hindi kaya ho ng Pasko.
Sige, maraming salamat, Councilor Mikey. Any other oral committee report? Kung wala na po, proceed to business for the day.
Business for the day. Number 1, letter of the city mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing the city mayor to negotiate and enter into appropriate contracts on behalf of the city government for the use of 7 vacant units owned by the LGU located within the vicinity of the community park.
Refer to the Committee on Laws.
Number 2, letter of the City Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into a Memorandum of Understanding with the Department of Information and Communication Technology for the purpose of collaboration on the planning, development, and implementation of ICT capacity development initiatives that promote digital transformation, enhancement of ICT literacy and competency among government personnel, and interagency coordination in the delivery of digital governance programs and services.
To the Committee on Information and Technology.
Number 3, copy furnished with a letter of the City Mayor addressed to the Chairperson of Barangay Gis, Lipa City, Honorable Nico Lorenzo A. Hernandez, with respect to the acceptance of his resignation as punong barangay and the turnover of all barangay properties, records, documents, and accounts in his possession or control to the first councilor of the said barangay.
This item is accepted and noted.
Number 4 and number 5, reclassification request of the following. Tiburcio Unabia for property located at Barangay Bulaklakan and Carmelita Anterola for property located at Barangay Inosloban.
To the Committee on Land Use.
Number 6 to number 8, annual budget for the year 2026 of the following barangays. Barangay Pinagtong Ulan, Marawoy, and Barangay Rizal.
To the Committee on Appropriations. Resolutions and ordinances for third and final reading. Councilor Nilo.
So, tulad ho nung nasabi kanina sa second reading, I move that we pass a resolution, ordinance, reclassifying the property of passage of an ordinance classifying property registered under the name of Ricardo Saludo with an area of 8,090 square meter portion of the property of 38,180 square meter covered by TCT number 072-20-2094 with lot number 15748A located at Barangay San Benito from agricultural to institutional use, and the same shall be exempted for the payment of the reclassification fee.
Ito po yung para sa simbahan. Ano po? Para sa simbahan. Any second? Seconded. Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, Umali, Lat, Bautista, and Silva. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
So the second committee report, I'm requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter in a memorandum of understanding with the DOST Calabarzon for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded. Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, Luansing. Jointly moved by Councilor Silva and Bautista. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, with regard to the committee report, Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the annual budget of Barangay Pagulingin East with an amount of 5,447,288 pesos for third and final reading.
Isa-isa natin.
Oo.
Sige.
Motion.
Jointly moved by Councilor
Ordinance.
Ronquillo, Angeles, Toledo, Macala, Luansing, seconded by Councilor Pua, Umali, Bautista, Manalo, and Lat. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, thank you. I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay San Jose, Lipa City in the amount of 12,842,113 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, Luansing, Toledo, seconded by Councilor Macala, Pua, Umali, Manalo, Lat, and Bautista. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
With regard to the Barangay budget of Barangay Sico. Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Sico in the amount of 11,285,694 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved, Councilor Ronquillo, Manalo, Luansing, seconded, Councilor Angeles Macala, Umali, Toledo, Lat, and Bautista. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Ito. I move for the passage of an ordinance 2026 of Barangay 5 with an amount of 4,956,899 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, seconded by Councilor Angeles Macala, Luansing, Umali, Manalo, Toledo, Lat, and Bautista. There are no objections. Motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the annual budget of Barangay Santo Toribio in the amount of 7,603,571 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, second and Luansing, seconded by Councilor Angeles Macala, Manalo, Umali, Toledo, Lat, and Bautista. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Anilaw Labak in amount of 8,575,988 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, seconded by Councilor Macala, Angeles, Luansing, Umali, Toledo, Manalo, Lat, and Bautista. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Tangob in the amount of 6,483,850 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo and Macala, seconded by Councilor Angeles, Luansing, Manalo, Umali, Toledo, Lat, and Bautista. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Pagod ng Vice Mayor, I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Kumba in the amount of 8,202,757 pesos for third and final reading. Hindi pwede, isa-isa talaga.
Oo nga. Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, second and seconded by the rest and all members of this August body. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay 9A in amount of 3,707,588 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, and Toledo, and seconded by all the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Mabini, Lipa City, the amount of 12,321,588 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Macala, Luansing, Ronquillo, and Toledo and Manalo, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Sabang, Lipa City, the amount of 41,611,569 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Luansing, Manalo, Toledo, Lat, Ronquillo, and Macala, seconded by the rest of the members of this August body, and without any objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass an ordinance approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Muntingpulo in the amount of 11,361,623 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor By Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, Luansing, Manalo, Bautista, Toledo, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Without any objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution.
A resolution concurring
Alin ka? Letter na the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Duhatan, Lipa City, the amount of 6,700,000, tama ka?
Yes.
8,044 pesos for third and final reading.
jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, Toledo, Manalo, Lat, Bautista, Umali, and Luansing, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, I would like to put in the record the correction of the
Motions.
the statement, a motion.
The prior motions.
Hindi po pala yun ordinansa, kundi resolution. So, Mr. Chair, for the correction, please correct.
May we request the Secretariat to correct the prior motions of Councilor Silva from ordinance to resolution concurring the budget of those previous barangays.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay Tangoy, Lipa City, the amount of 8,460,040 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Macala, Ronquillo, Luansing, Manalo, Lat, Bautista, Umali, Toledo, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Without any objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Barangay San Salvador, Lipa City, the amount of 8,490,250 pesos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo and Manalo, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Without any objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, with regard to Committee Report number 2025, with regard to the Sangguniang Kabataan budget for the year 2026, I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Pinagkawitan in an amount of 1,497,897 pesos and 70 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Bautista, Toledo, Luansing, Macala, Ronquillo, and Manalo, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Without any objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Lumbang in the amount of 945,900 pesos and 20 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Bautista, Toledo, Lat, Luansing, Manalo, Ronquillo, and seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 Sangguniang Kabataan o Pagulingin East, Lipa City, in the amount of 544,728 pesos and 80 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Toledo, Bautista, Lat, Manalo, Luansing, Ronquillo, seconded by the rest of the members of the August body. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Kayumanggi, the amount of 1,389,711 pesos and 60 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Toledo, Lat, Bautista, Manalo, Luansing, Macala, Ronquillo, and seconded by the rest of the members of the August body. Without any objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Anilao for the year 2026 in the amount of 857,598 pesos and 80 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved, Councilor Ronquillo, Toledo, Bautista, Lat, Manalo, Pua, Macala, seconded by the rest of the members of the August body. Without any objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget for the year 2026 of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay San Jose, Lipa City in the amount of 1,284,211 pesos and 30 centavos for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, Macala, Luansing, Manalo, Toledo, Lat, and Bautista, seconded by the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Without any objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, papahinga muna ako ha.
Okay, please take a rest. Other matters or meron pa? Meron pa eh. Meron pang
In behalf of the old age Marlo Silva, I would like to represent him for third and final reading the reclassification request from agricultural to residential of Mr. Vegas of 525 square meter owned by Mount Carmel Bank located Barangay Bulbok, forwarded by the city administrator through the presiding officer for third and final reading. Approval. Approval of the ordinance of
525 square meters from
portion of property of 1,452
agricultural
from agricultural to residential.
for third and final reading. Jointly moved by Councilor Silva and Macala, seconded by Councilor Luansing, Umali, and Lat. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
So number 2, I move that we pass an ordinance reclassifying from agricultural to residential the request of Ms. Rona Lucero of area 839 square meter from agricultural to residential for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Silva, seconded by Councilor Luansing and Umali and Lat. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
This is the request of Ms. Lisel Aranas of the MCSH 200 square meter at Barangay Kayumangi, reclassification of yun yung kinatatayo na simbahan for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor, any second? Seconded by Councilor Ronquillo and Umali, jointly moved by Councilor Silva, seconded by Councilor Luansing. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
So I move that we pass a ordinance classifying from residential to commercial owner Rosalinda Kalingasan of 762 square meter for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Silva, seconded by Councilor Luansing. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
So I move that I move that we pass an ordinance reclassifying the property of Benedicta Mercado an area of 730 square meter from agricultural to residential for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Silva, seconded by Councilor Luansing, Macala, and Umali. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Number 6, reclassifying the property of Ms. Susan Landig, a 200 square meter portion of 9,534 square meter from agricultural to residential to commercial for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Silva, seconded by Councilor Macala and Luansing. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, with regard to the property of Mr. Marciano Saludo, I move that we pass an ordinance reclassifying the property of Mr. Marciano Saludo with an area of 300 square meter, portion of 4,864 square meter from agricultural to residential use located at Barangay Marawal for third and final reading.
Second motion.
Seconded by Councilor Katipon, Luwansing, and Makala. Umali, hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
I move for the passage of an ordinance reclassifying a property of Mr. Renato and Vilma Bartulay with an area of 100 square meters located at Barangay Talisay from agricultural to residential for third and final reading.
Seconded by Councilor Makala, Luwansing. Any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Mr. Chair, with regard to the augmentation request of the city mayor, Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance augmenting the amount of 2,014,000 for the insufficient appropriation for various MOOE projects under the office of the city mayor from donation and traveling expenses to other general services and other professional services for third and final reading.
Any second with regards to the augmentation request? Seconded by Councilor Katipon, Luwansing, Umali, Toledo. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance augmenting the amount of 6,500,000 for the insufficient appropriation for terminal benefits under the office of the city mayor from other personal benefits, other bonuses and allowance, major bonus, 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 and other bonuses and allowance, major bonus of different office of the city, from the city mayors for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, seconded by Councilor Angeles, Luwansing, Manalo, and Toledo. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Likewise, Mr. Chair, I move for the passage of an ordinance approving the supplemental budget number 2025-07 amounting to 20,394,000 pesos to be appropriated for the grant of collective negotiation agreement incentive for the year 2025 to all qualified employees of the city to be taken from various department MOOE savings of the current year budget for the third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
CNA, seconded, jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo and Manalo, seconded by Councilor Toledo, Umali, Luwansing, Makala, Angeles. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Other matters, Mr.
Other
Chair.
matters.
Tapusin na lang ito. So, Mr. Chair, with regard to with the item under business for the day, number 4 and 5, Mr. Chair, I move that this matter be considered as urgent, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to consider item number 4 and 5 for business of the day as urgent. Any second? Duly seconded, matters are now considered as urgent.
I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Mr. Tiburcio Unabea of the 465 square meters located at Barangay Bulaklakan from agricultural use to residential use for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Katipon, Luwansing, Umali, Manalo, and Toledo. Hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the passage of an ordinance classifying a property of Ms. Carmelita Antirola of the 184 square meters located at Barangay Inosluba, Lipa City from commercial to residential use for third and final reading.
Seconded by Councilor Katipon, Luwansing, and Umali, hearing no objections, motion is hereby approved as urgent and on third and final reading.
Spy, meron ka pa rin?
Mr. Chair, please consider my privileged speech a while ago regarding the amendment of the Carroll Ordinance, Vice Chairperson. Please consider as urgent, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to consider urgent the said matter as discussed during his privileged speech, Councilor Mikey Umali. Duly seconded, matter is now considered as urgent.
I move that we pass an ordinance amending Article 126 under Section 8B of General Ordinance Number 3, Series of 2024, otherwise known as Ordinance Approving the Code of General Ordinance 2024 of the City of Lipa, by designating the chairperson of the Sangguniang Panlungsod Committee on Animal Welfare as Vice Chairperson of the City Rabies Prevention, Control, and Eradication Coordinating Committee for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Councilor Ronquillo, seconded by Councilor Silva, Manalo, Luansing. Hearing no objections, motion is now approved on third and final reading.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Spy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, as the committee member of the Committee on Education, it was referred to our committee the MOU of BSU Lipa with the LGU. We did not conduct a committee hearing, but instead we have a closed-door meeting to discuss this matter, Mr. Chair. As said by the BSU, all the output or outcome of the students of BSU will be used by the LGU to help us with the to urbanize our community and for the AI system, Mr. Chair. So I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing Mayor Eric B. Africa to enter into a memorandum of understanding with BSU Lipa Campus for urgency, Mr. Chair.
Okay, any second? Duly seconded, matter is now considered as urgent.
And likewise, Mr. Chair, move for the passage of a resolution authorizing Mayor Eric B. Africa to enter into a memorandum of understanding with Batangas State University Lipa Campus for third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Jointly moved by Councilor Luansing, Ronquillo, Silva, seconded by Councilor Manalo, Macala, and hearing no objections, motion is approved on third and final reading. Recess muna ako, 1 minute.
Well, Mr. Other matters po.
Other matters?
With the permission at ako inaprubahan, ako nagpapasalamat sa chairman ng Committee on Laws na ma-sponsor ako na ho itong
sige, please proceed.
So, Mr. Chairman, may I recognize?
Mr. Floor Leader, you're now recognized.
Katulad ho ng naulit ko kanina sa aking malayang pananalita o privilege speech, akin hong ipinararating ang sentimiento ng Lipeño. In behalf of the Lipeño, I am the City Councilor of the city, akin hong iminumungkahi at makonsider as urgent ang isang resolution declaring Congressman Elijah San Fernando of Makabayan o Makamanggagawa Party List as persona non grata, declaring him as unwelcome to the City of Lipa and for acts done that constitute as a conduct unbecoming of an elected public official. For urgency, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion to consider the said matter as urgent. Duly seconded, matter is now considered as urgent.
So I move that we pass a resolution declaring Congressman Elijah San Fernando of Makamanggagawa kung ano man po party list as persona non grata, declaring him as unwelcome to the City of Lipa and for acts done that constitute as a conduct unbecoming of an elected public official for third and final reading.
Any second? Duly seconded by Councilor Luansing, Macala, Angeles, Ronquillo, Umali, Silva. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved on third and final reading.
Other matters?
Other matters?
Other matters po? Okay. Una ho, sa lahat, maligayang Pasko, naprank ho si Aris Bacala ng mga kasamahan. Ito ho'y para lang mapasaya ho natin ating Pasko. Mayroon pa ho tayong isang session, sir.
December 15, ang next session natin, next Monday. So sana kumpleto tayo dahil ito yung huling session natin bago matapos ang taon. Kaya lahat din ng mga kailangan sana ay maipasa na para maisama sa agenda sa susunod na session. Any more other matters? Baka meron pa tayong nalilimutan?
So no more, Mr. Chairman. I move to adjourn.
Kung wala na po, session is now adjourned. Duly seconded. Sabi ko sa'yo, sakyan mo eh.